I'm not sure how many of you were a kid during the Pinterest era of about 2013 to 2017 maybe. It is so completely different than it used to be. Most people were on Tumblr, I think. It was Tumblr and Pinterest, but it was mostly Tumblr. One thing that is most memorable to me about Pinterest is their true stories. A lot of these I have saved, but I have not looked at them in years. There was one story that I'm thinking of particularly, and I'll tell you when it comes up, that is literally so bizarre. Like, it's insane, and it makes me laugh so hard. So I have a couple of these lined up. Let's get looking. Let's have some fun. Alright. There was a blind... Oh, sorry. The title. Story of a Blind Love. There was a blind girl who hated herself just because she's blind. She hated everyone, except her loving boyfriend. That is so relatable. I have a boyfriend, by the way. It's like, it's no big deal or anything. I'm just, whatever. He's always there for her. She said if she could only see the world, she would marry her boyfriend. Why are you giving him, like, these terms? If you love him that much, just marry him. One day, someone donated a pair of eyes to her, and then she can see everything, including her boyfriend. Her boyfriend asked her, "Now that you can see the world, will you marry me?" The girl was shocked when she saw that her boyfriend is blind too, and refused to marry him. Her boyfriend walked away in tears, and later wrote a letter to her saying, "Just take care of my eyes, dear. I love you." Couple things real quick. That girlfriend, what an asshole. She's like, "Oh, you loved me no matter what for the fact that I was blind." Well, you're blind, ew. Get your blind ass out of here. I'm not hanging out with no blind person. Ew, blind people, gross. Get away from me. I might catch your disease. I might go blind again if you get near me, so you best stay away. She's not, from what we can tell, she's not assuming he recently gone blind. She's assuming he was blind literally the entire time, which I feel like is something you would notice. What if he drove her in the car? I will say one thing. If you are completely blind and cannot see at all, I'm sorry, I do not think you should be driving a car. That is where I will draw the line. Okay, well, this one just says 10:47 a.m. I also hate getting up early. I wake up at 1:30 p.m. pretty much every day. And this is the one I thought of when I was making this video. I don't think you're ready for this. I wasn't ready for this. I am still not ready for this. A sad story. A girlfriend gave a challenge to her boyfriend to live a day without her. No communication at all, and said if he passed it, she'll love him forever. God, I hope you love your boyfriend forever anyway. The boyfriend agreed. He never texted her, nor called his girlfriend for the whole day. Without knowing, his girlfriend has only 24 hours left because she was dying of cancer. After a day, he excitedly went to his girlfriend. "I did it, baby." But tears fell down as he saw his girlfriend laying in a coffin with a note, "You did it, baby. Now please do it every day. I love you." To live a day without her. I feel like I would, if my boyfriend did this, I would immediately be suspicious. Like, are we breaking up or something? Like, is this practice? Because you're just gonna ghost me forever. Oh my god, she literally did ghost him. Because her ass is gonna be a ghost because she died. Also, where the hell is he? So 24 hours is really specific. Would he not notice if she was 24 hours to live? That is literally like on the verge of death. Like, that is not, it's just a really specific number to be aware of. I mean, those doctors were spot on. Did he not? Okay, one, if he knew she had cancer and she's just like, "I just don't want to talk for the entire day," I feel like I would be like concerned, like, you have a disease, you're dying. I feel like we should enjoy the time we have together. Also, where is her coffin? Is her coffin just in her house? Or she left, she's like, 24 hours from now, we're gonna meet in a funeral home. Don't ask any questions. Okay, so some of these, there's only like 3 I can really think of that I actually remember reading. So a lot of these I'm going in completely blind. One day, an 11-year-old girl asked her daddy, "What are you going to get me for my 15th birthday?" Very specific. Sorry, that's not the story, that's just me. That's very specific. The father replied, "There is much time left." When the girl was 14, oh my god, I already know what direction this is going in. My guess is she's gonna have some kind of organ failure and then he's gonna give her an organ and it's gonna be one of those things. The girl was 14. She fainted and was rushed to the hospital. The doctor came out and told her dad she had a bad heart. I know what's gonna happen. When she was lying in the hospital bed, she said, "Daddy, have they told you I'm going to die yet?" The father replied, "Yes," as he left weeping. She said, "How can you be sure?" He turned around from the door and said, "I know." She turns 15 when she is recovering and comes home to find a letter on her bed. It says, "My dearest daughter, if you are reading this, it means all went well as I told you. One day you asked me what I was going to give you for your 15th birthday. I didn't know then, but now my present to you is my heart." Her father donated his heart. Okay, the last line. I think we figured that out, but thank you. Guys, just to be clear, hospitals do not let living people donate their organs. Honestly, I knew where that was going because these stories, literally, that was every sad but true story. Someone was always in the hospital needing some kind of transplant and then the other one ends up dying. Oh my god, this one too. This one is like burned in my brain. A girl and guy were speeding over 100 miles per hour on a motorcycle. Girl: "Slow down, I'm scared." Guy: "No, this is fun." That is terrifying. Girl: "No, it's not. Please, it's too scary." Guy: "Then tell me you love me." Girl: "Fine, I love you. Slow down." Guy: "Now give me a big hug." Girl hugs him. Guy: "Can you take my helmet off and put it on? It's bugging me." In the paper the next day, a motorcycle had crashed into a building because of brake failure. 2 people were on the motorcycle, but only 1 survived. The truth was that halfway down the road, the guy realized that his brakes broke, but he didn't want to let the girl know. Instead, he had her say she loved him, felt her hug one last time, then had her wear his helmet so she would live even though it meant he would die. So I learned when I was looking at the picture to download it that apparently I uploaded and commented on that. Here's a picture of that. I mean, I know a million people probably uploaded that, but I've had that Pinterest since I was 12, I think, so makes sense. I mean, that's a great boyfriend, but you can't, like, slow down anywhere. Like, you can't try to, like, just go into the grass until the... At least, like, take your foot off the gas or something. Is that how motorcycles work? Is that how... I don't know how you drive motorcycles, sorry. To, like, try to go into the grass until the bike slows down or something. There are a lot of other options, but I mean, yeah, I guess so. Gushers, yum yum. Why were you going 100 miles per hour on a motorcycle with your girlfriend on the back in the first place? And you could maybe say, like, oh, maybe the girlfriend likes going that fast. Except, no, she doesn't, because she's literally like, please slow down, this is scaring me. That is literally a terrifying situation. Being like, slow down, I'm scared I'm gonna die. And they're like, no. Also, oh my god, the being like, can you take my helmet off? It's bugging me. I think it is very dangerous to take your helmet off while you were going 100 miles per hour on a motorcycle. But, you know, he wanted to keep his sweet, sweet girl from dying. Oh my god, trigger warning for... I shouldn't be laughing, I'm sorry, it's just bizarre. Trigger warning for someone offing themselves. Oh my god, it's awful. Hey dad, you could go kill yourself for all I care. Your one eye creeps my friends out. It's literally so disgusting. Jesse, this is your mother. Dad committed suicide a few hours ago. How could you say something like that? What's wrong with you? No! 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 I swear, Mom, I didn't mean it. I was just really mad about my friends wanting to hang out with me because of his face. He's gone, and that one eye you speak of, he never told you the story of his missing eyes, has he? Oh my god, they're doing it again! You were born with a facial deformity, only one eye. He had his eye removed and transplanted into your eyes so you wouldn't suffer bullying in your life. Damn it! They did it again! They did the dad giving daughter organs thing, or boy. It's always a guy giving a girl one of their organs, or... But why are there so many eyes? There are multiple stories. I know there's more than this. Multiple stories of someone getting their eye... What sound is that, right? Yeah, something like that. Getting it splorped out of their eye socket, sorry. and giving it to a girl. Why does this keep happening? You got some terrible friends. Also, if she doesn't know this, it would mean she was too young to remember the surgery. I don't know if you guys know this, but a baby's eyeball, I don't know, it's probably the size of one of these gushers or something. I think bigger, maybe like 3 gushers big. Eyeball juice came out. Ah! Baby eyeball. Anyway, I don't know if you know this, like one of these eyeballs, that would not fit in a baby's skull. That would be horrifying. So y'all better have the same eye color, because if she had like one blue eye and one brown eye, you know, might get bullied because you got some terrible friends. Oh my god, telling your dad to kill himself for missing an eye is crazy. I had not seen that one before. Short love story. A boy had cancer and he had 1 month to live. He liked a girl working in a CD shop very much, but he didn't tell her about his feeling. Every day he'd go to the CD shop and buy a CD just to talk to her. After a month, he died. The girl went to his home to ask about him. His mother told her that he is dead and took her to his room. She saw all the CDs unopened. She cried and cried. She cried a lot because she had kept her own love letters inside the CD pack. She also loved him. Okay. Man, if you're literally dying and you're still not talking to that girl you liked, like, get it together. Like, dude, you have cancer. This is your chance. You need to talk to her, man. Also, the grammar, the period right before the comma, misspelling, is a little hard to read. Saddest story. One night, a girl and boy were going in car. Both were staying quiet for long. After a while, girl gave a paper to him. Boy, before reading it, told the girl that he wants to leave her. Suddenly, an overspeeded car collapsed. With their car, the girl died on the spot and boy survived. After some time, the boy opened the paper. He dropped a tear as it was written, "If you leave me, I will die." Oh my god!
Didn't add commentary. So my commentary is, don't do that because that's bad. Okay, that's all.
I'd always wondered why my cat cried when I left her alone at night. I mean, my cat does that. It's just because he wants to come in. He just wants me to pet him, or he's hungry. The night after we buried her, I awoke to the sensation of someone stroking my hair, and a rough voice close to my ear whispering, "Good kitty."
Hello there. I forgot to add commentary. I don't exactly know what your cat crying at night has to do with her creepily stroking your hair during the night. Is it she cried so she could come in and lovingly or creepily stroke you? Okay, it sounds weird when I say it like that, whatever. Anyway, here's my good kitty. And I accidentally dropped my phone on him a second ago, Phineas. I'm so sorry.
The nice man in the van with a puppy and candy seemed so excited to give me a ride home. When I told him my little brother was waiting there alone for me, I feel bad about lying to him, but my family told me to bring home dinner, and those types of humans are so easy to catch. Oh! I don't think this is claiming to be a true story. You know what? No, I actually, that was actually pretty good. I actually like that. You know what? Eat those child kidnappers, honestly. They're nice and tasty. Every day, my brother knocks on my door and says, "Morning, sunshine," to wake me up. My secret? He's been dead for 4 years. Not 4 years, for a year. My secret, it sounds like it's usually, you see one of those commercials, it's like, "I have perfect skin." My secret, I use Neutrogena. I hate Neutrogena. Sunscreen gives me like a chemical burn, I swear to God. Maybe my skin's just stupid, I don't know. I think I would literally be terrified and wake up in a cold sweat every day if my dead brother woke me up like that. Well, I'm gonna have to add some now, I guess. This one's a very painful story. While the man was polishing his new car, his 4-year-old son picked a stone and scratched lines on the side of a car. In anger, the man took the child's hand and hit it many times, not realizing he was using a wrench. At hospital, the child lost all his fingers due to multiple fractures. When the child saw his father with painful eyes, he asked, "Dad, will my fingers grow back?" The man was so hurt and speechless. He went back to the car and kicked it many times, devastated by his own actions. Sitting in front of the car, he looked at the scratches. His child had written, "I love you, Dad." That's a bad dad. Don't beat your kids with wrenches, guys. That is not good parenting. People that oppose gentle parenting, this is what they want. Man, you can't even, like, break off all your kids' fingers with a wrench without some trigger liberal getting all up in your business. Is that why they called it a very painful story? Absolutely obliterated by the wrench. All of his fingers are absolutely destroyed. They are garbage now. Okay. Right, ooh, got an affair going on. Wife came late and found out. A wife comes home late one night and quietly opens the door to her bedroom. From under the blanket, she sees 4 legs instead of just her husband's 2. Oh no, I feel like this is gonna backfire on her. She reaches for a baseball bat and starts hitting the blanket as hard as she can. Once she's done, she goes to the kitchen to have a drink. As she enters, she sees her husband reading a magazine. He says, "Hi, darling." Hi, darling. Your parents have come to visit us, so I let them stay in our bedroom. Did you say hello? Oh my god! Oh my god, she beat her parents to death. No way. That is good. Honestly, I hadn't seen that one before. I love the ones that are, like, obviously very old, but I haven't seen them before. Those ones are the best. Oh my god. Also, guys, I'm gonna say, if you're married or just, moved out with your significant other in the future, as tempting as it might be, your first instinct should not be to grab the baseball bat and beat them to death, because the person they're having an affair with might not even know, God, was there no screaming or anything? Like, she didn't hear her parents' voice or something? It's just like, or was she one of those, like, when I get mad, I see red, and I also hear red, and I can't hear anything? Oh man, this one's long. A teenage girl comes home from school. Her parents were at work, and her siblings had soccer practice. She was alone in her house, and she figured it'll be cool. She goes up to her bedroom and sees a note on her bed. She picks it up and reads, "There is someone in the house." She crumbles up the note and says, "Very funny, guys. What happened? You missed soccer practice?" She yells, "Hey, if I find you 2 here in my room again, you're dead." She goes to the kitchen to get a snack. She opens the refrigerator and discovers another note. It says, "Your little sister and brother at soccer practice." She drops the note and she says, "Hey guys, this is not funny anymore. Stop it." She goes to the front door and turns the knob. It's stuck. "Hey, what the?" She yells and tries opening the door by slamming into it and kicking it. The door is locked shut. She looks on the floor and notices another note. It says, "You're stuck. You ain't going nowhere." She screams and grabs her cell phone from her pocket. The battery is dead. So she runs to the living... That just sounds like Scream. What is happening? She runs into the living room to get to the home phone, but the home phone is gone. There's another note. It says, "No cops, no phone, no way out." She runs to the back door, trembling with fear. The back door is also locked shut. She screams. She notices another note. She reads it and it says, "Look up." So she looks up and finds her dead cat speared through the ceiling fan with a kitchen knife. Oh my god! Man, I'm a cat mother and I do not appreciate cats being brought into this. I will support the killing of teenage children, but I will not support cats dying. She screams in terror and runs to the nearest window. There's a note on the other side and it says, "I dare you to go outside." Terrified, she runs to the kitchen for a knife to defend herself. She, pull it out of the cat? Oh, what? No. People have multiple knives. It's fine. Nothing. The knives are all gone. Only a note that says, "I don't think so." Dude, I think you're gonna have to pull it out of the cat. Sorry. She runs to her bedroom and locks the door. She checks the closet and under the bed. Nobody there. She looks in her drawer for the cell phone charger, but instead she finds a note that says, "I said no flinking phones." Then the Her TV turns on by itself. It's so loud and static. She walks towards the TV and turns it off. She finds another note. It says, "I have the remote." She goes in panic. She yells and screams, "Help! Help! Somebody help me!" 10 minutes later, police arrive breaking in her front door. The cop searches in and out of the house but finds no one. As the detective were interviewing her, they notice a note attached to her back. It reads, "I was this close, but I saw the cops." Honestly, there was a minute where I was like, maybe it's all just her siblings pranking her, and then I remember they said something about the cat being stabbed into the ceiling, and I was like, you know what? I wouldn't put it above the people who write these true stories like this, but that would be a little much, I think. I think I'm gonna read
one more. Okay, this one, I did read through this, I'm not gonna lie, but I like skimmed it kind of. Honey, I'm home, I yelled, seeing my wife sitting at the dinner table already. Nice to see. Oh, her voice shook. Nice to see you. Her voice shook. A plastic smile stuck on her face. Does a plastic smile mean like plastic surgery? I thought the twist was gonna be like she got so much plastic surgery she looked like a horrible, like scary plasticky creature, like Uncanny Valley looking, but no. It was a long day at work. Hey, do you mind maybe checking out upstairs? I saw your clothes strewn around. I shrug and start to eat dinner. Of course! A fuller, bigger smile.
Oh, no, Brian, not right now.
She races upstairs and I continue eating. It's been quite a while. Does it really take that long to put away clothes? So I tiptoe upstairs and I hear panicked whispering. 911. Yes, okay. This man thinks I'm his wife and oh my god, he's coming. My address What's going on, honey? She screams as I impale the knife into her chest.
Guys, sorry about that. This is the third time I've forgotten to add commentary so far. Don't stab your spouses. It's not a very nice thing to do. Anyway, that's all.
Well, I think that's just about gonna do it for tonight.
I hope some people stuck to the end. This probably gonna be like 15 minutes maximum. No, I hope you enjoyed. My boyfriend keeps calling me, so I need to hang up now.